cool. This song is called Naturally. Ask me, 'cause I don't know. It's just what I do. The question never came, not even one. Sometimes we just know. Have to try because these things just come to us naturally. These things just come to us naturally. Naturally. No need to write it out. It's already written. You know. You're the one who made it in the first place. Sometimes we just know. Don't even have to try because these things just come to us naturally. These things just come to us naturally. Just come to us naturally, naturally, naturally. There's no need for you to search the world. Just reach out, just reach out. There's no need for you to search the world when it's right there. These things just come to us naturally. These things just come to us naturally. These things just come to us naturally. Naturally.
Hello and welcome back to this edition of Minstrels on the Block with Mr. Nova Izumi. So, this is the part of the show where we leave it wide open. You talk about whatever you want. Shows, views. What do you got coming up? What would you like to share with people? CDs, websites. So, what do you got for us?
As far as stuff coming up, I don't really have anything, too much other than trying to get a little band together to do some stuff locally. I've got some stuff that is in the plans for bigger things. Some musicians that are really, really incredible musicians that I'm working with.
Cool. To
do some other things, and possibly it's going to be a really big live performance still. But I'm trying to. I want to be able to do some of that here, and it's, with what's going on there, it wouldn't be able to happen here just because of stuff or whatever. But I'm planning on trying to release my own EP out of calling it Ivotchka. That's the project name.
Ivotchka?
Ivotchka.
Nice, I like that.
And I don't really know how to do it because I've never done anything myself with, as far as like trying to release an EP or whatever. So it's interesting. I'm trying to find somebody to help me do it because I know how to do the art and I can do it really well, but when it comes to administrative stuff, like I'm completely and totally clueless.
Artist versus paperwork, the battle rages on. Well, I'm sure we've got some good musician friends around here that would be more than happy to assist you in that aspect of it.
Yeah, because tough.
Now, is the EP like done? Is that the only thing that's left, or do you have more to record?
I pretty much finished it. Like I just did it all myself, and I did drums at the Loft Recording Studio. I played all the drums. I do everything in pieces and whatnot. Right. So I pieced the drums together up there while I was there and had it got really good summed up sounds, and then brought them back and used them on my laptop and just do all the guitars on that and go to different friends' houses, use their rooms and mic amps and get sounds. Is pretty much how I'm doing it right now until I can finally have my own space where I can just have the mood set up and just knock out. I mean, I'm a very prolific writer and arranger, so I'll sit there and if I have my own space and everything together, I'll knock out probably several albums in like maybe a week.
Wow.
Or two. This is I love doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, when something is your passion, you do it. You can do it in your sleep, pretty much. So almost sometimes, like I get so inspired that like I have to choose ideas. And I'm like, God, I started that one, but this one's really, really cool. I gotta do this one. But yeah, I've got some. That's what I'm planning to push so far, and if the band thing doesn't work out, I plan on. I mean, if I have to play the back tracks, because I really feel that it's imperative that the whole idea actually be heard, not just my guitar parts.
Yeah,
because it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, no, I totally understand that. One aspect of any picture is not the full picture, and therefore it gives a false idea of what it's supposed to be. Now, we've all been playing in this music scene for quite a while. What is your opinion on the local music scene?
I think it has a lot of potential, but I think one thing that really there's something that lacks is just people just going for what they love and just doing it and quit making excuses. It's just like, I mean, I know some people that still have kids and have a wife to take care of, but they can manage to pull practicing 5 hours. I mean, not 5 hours, but 5 days a week. Still, it's really about strict time management. The more you've got going on, the more strict you have to be on your time management. I mean, for me doing everything myself, I've been learning to schedule myself. I wake up usually around this time. I have a set schedule of a practice agenda that I do in every single day. So it comes that I have to do some other things to try to generate some money. Then I always have the schedule that I make, and I can move that around. Right. And it's the thing I see lacking about is that, and just the creativity, but the creativity will come. It comes when you stay adamant about it. And
so, would you say discipline and drive, basically?
Yeah, it's just on the lack of drive of a lot of people.
And I guess that actually answers the next question: what would you like to see happen in the music scene? More discipline and drive,
and more just creativity.
Yeah,
more creativity. I mean, like this is so much. There's a lot of metal stuff going on with it with a lot of younger kids. Metal's cool. I mean, I appreciate it. I've played metal. I've probably played just about every genre there is. But I mean, the thing about art is integrating.
Mm-hmm.
You know that you have so many different genres. You can pull principles from so many different things. That's what really creating art is about, is those subtleties and finding the subtleties in many different genres and creating your own, sound that you really enjoy, and then sharing that, not mimicking someone else, and then because you love what they do, but it's like, that's what so and so does. It's not what you do. Like, what do you do? I would love to see more creativity, and the one reason I've stayed here is so that maybe I can help people see what I do with the way I combine so many different ways of doing things and inspire people. I give guitar lessons occasionally. I don't do it a lot. I'm not too big on teaching, but the lessons that I give, I try to tell them, okay, I'm going to teach you some country licks. They're like, country? I'm like, no. Like, you can integrate this in a certain way.
Yes.
There's certain techniques you can use. I mean, I use every finger when I play guitar. I use all three of these fingers. I use my whole hands when I play guitar, and it frees you up to do so much more.
That's true.
So many different genres of pioneers of those techniques, and if you pay attention to those little techniques that they're using, you can integrate them into what you're doing and make that more dynamic and make it your own.
Yeah.
And I try to really encourage that with people, and apart from just showing them really obscure stuff that I've listened to that's helped me out, and stuff that I don't really like, but it's the principle of what they're doing is really, really cool. And when you're an artist, what really, as far as growing as an artist, the key to pay attention to in order to grow is the subtleties and the principles. It's not the big pictures, but the subtleties and the principles, because it's like a moment in life. Every moment builds up to another moment.
Right.
In the future, there's a saying that I can't remember who it was by, but it was, beware of your thoughts, because they become your actions. Beware of your actions, because they become your habits. Beware of your habits, for they seal your fate.